Krishna Bhaktayo Tadbhaktayo Namo Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanyamne Gauratsise Namo He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिय ॐ वृंदाई तुलसी देव्यै प्रिया वै केशवस्य च कृष्ण भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्वत्यै नमो भक्ता विहीना अपराध लक्ष्यै क्षिप्ताश्च कामादितरङ्गमाद्यै कृपामयि त्वां शरणं प्रपन्न वृंदे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम् भजामि राधां अरविन्दनेत्रं स्मरामि राधां सुमधुरस्मिताश्च वदामि राधां करुणाभराद्र ततो ममान्नास्ति गतिर्न कापि श्यामसुन्दरशिखण्डशेखर स्मिरहास मुरली मनोहर राधिकार श्रीरमां कृपानिधि सप्रिया चरण किङ्करीं कुरु श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So first of all, I offer my humble respectful obeisances unto lotus feet of my Guru Pad Padma, Nitya-lila Parishtam Vishnupad, Ashtutra Satimad Bhakti Vedanta Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj, and Nitya-lila Parishtam Vishnupad, Ashtutra Satimad Bhakti Vedanta Srila Narayan Goswami Maharaj. Simultaneously, I offer my humble respectful Dandavat Pranam, lotus feet of Nitya-lila Parishtam Vishnupad, Ashtutra Satimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Gaurabanda Goswami Maharaj, and all senior devotees and all of Vaishnavis, and present all of my respectful guests. So continue, I also discuss Sri Brhad Bhagavatamrta composed by first part Brhad Bhagavatamrta. And I also explain the Brhad Bhagavatamrta, there are two parts are there. One part actually glorifies about the devotee of Lord, and that is by Narad Rishi, and another also glorifies the devotion bhakti, and that is Gop Kumar Katha. So in Brhad Bhagavatamrta there are two stories, and one is called the story of Narad Rishi, another story that is called the stories of Gopakumar. So I also told in previous class, Narad Rishi, he came in the very super excellent auspicious place Prayag Tirtha, where three rivers meet together, the Ganga, Jamuna and Saraswati, and that time he saw one poor Brahman, he worshipped his Thakurji Salagram. Then Narad Rishi told, you are the best recipient mercy of Lord. Then Brahman he told, I am not the recipient mercy of Lord. If you want to see the best recipient mercy of Lord, you go South India and you see that king, he worshipped Lord with his all wealth and money. That is called royal seva, that is called Rajakiya Seva. Then Narad Rishi arrived in South India and saw the king, how he served his Thakurji with his all wealth money in this way. That is called Raj Seva, that is called royal service. Then king he told, I am not the best recipient mercy of Lord Bhagavat Kripapatra. If you want to see the best recipient mercy of Lord, then you go to the heaven. Indra is the best recipient mercy of Lord. Then Narad Rishi, he came in heaven and he saw Indra. You are the best recipient mercy of Lord. Then Indra, he told, I am not the best recipient mercy of Lord. If you want to see the best recipient mercy of Lord, did you listen or not? Haribol?
Yes, Srila Gurudev, we are listening.
Yes.
Did you listen?
Yes, yes. And then Indra told him to go to Brahmaji.
Indra, he told, I am the recipient mercy of Lord. Indra, he told, you go to the Brahmaji and Satyaloka. Then he came, Satyaloka. And Brahmaji, he told, I am not the best recipient mercy of Lord. If you want to see the best recipient mercy of Lord, you go in Sivalok, that is called Kailas. Then in previous class, I also start here. Narad, he came in the Kailas and you are the best recipient mercy of Lord. Because Shivji always he absorbed with his Krishna Katha and Ram Katha. This is called actual, this is true. Vaishnavanang Yatha Sambhu, Nimnanang Yatha Ganga. There are many and to compare with Lord Shiva, how he is the great Vaishnavas. Nimnanang Yatha Ganga, there are many holy rivers in this material world, but the Ganges is the topmost. And there are many Puranas there, but Srimad Bhagavatam is the best. Then there are many demigods, Achyuta Bhagavan, he is the supreme. So Shivji, he glorified to Shivji. Narad Rishi glorified to Shivji. He said, you are the topmost devotee of Lord. Because you sacrifice everything for your Ishtadev thing. There are many renounced order persons. There is spontaneous that kinds of vairagya, renounce.
Srila Gurudev? Ah, he's off. Maybe Diris?
Yeah.
Maybe
Отключилась
if I
там.
call him through Skype and then the sound will come to the Hangouts, huh? And we broadcast.
Yeah, we will try, okay, if you want.
Okay, I'll try to call him. And the sound will go inside this conversation, huh? Or maybe we can call him through here, but he doesn't put an image, I don't know.
Srila Gurudev? Yeah.
He's back?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Srila Gurudev?
So, yeah. Haribol.
Haribol.
Did you listen my voice?
Yeah, now
Yes,
yes.
very.
Maybe you should turn off your video. What do you think? Maybe then
Yeah,
the
because
connection.
there is sometimes.
You turned off your mic.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yes, now yes.
Mm.
Narad Rishi, when he glorified to Lord Shiva, then Lord Shiva told, Hey Narad, I am not the best disciplined mercy of Lord. And very humble he told, I have no bhakti, nothing. Just Lord mercifully accept me as his servant. And I have no two qualities to serve to Lord. Because this is the humility, daina of the devotee. Because our Sanatana Goswami Prabhupada in Brhad Bhagavatamrta in this context explained Bhakti manifested one's heart, that is spontaneous humility manifested in his heart. Because bhakti and prem, that is the same thing of the humility. Humility manifested one's heart or bhakti manifested one's heart, they're the same. But sometimes someone externally using the humility, that is maybe not bhakti manifested in his heart. But bhakti, Suddha bhakti, pure bhakti manifested one's heart, automatically he will become very humble. So Sanatana Goswami Pad in this context he gave the conclusion. Bhakti and humility, they are related to each other. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for this regard explained, Tetanadvi Sunichana Tarariva Shrishna Amanino Manadino Kirtanya Sadahari. Kirtanya Sadahari, this is called the internal symptoms of bhakti. Or another that is called the external. Tinadvi Suni, Taruva Shrishna, Omanino, Manadino. These four things are that's called external. That means when bhakti manifested one's heart, automatically he will become Tinadvi Sunich. He will become very humble, more than a blade of grass. Tarurva Shrishna, and automatically he will be tolerant as like trees. Omani, and he will never hankering for his own name, fame, reputation. And Omani Manado, he will give respect to others. This is the spontaneous nature of the bhakti. But this is called the external. That is called Gauna. Gauna means that is called secondary. Primary symptoms of bhakti, that is called Kirtaniya Sadahari. And always he is absorbed with his remembrance of Lord, and that is called bhakti, that is called Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archana Bandhan, Dasa Sakatma Nivedanam. This is called Novidha Bhakti, always absorbed. Other things that is called secondary things automatically related with the primary things. So primary bhakti's symptoms, that is called Kirtanya Sadahari. And he will become automatically humble. Or some person become humble, but not chanting holy names, not the no bhaktis, uh, is not performing bhakti. Uh, that is not the perfect Janadi Vishwanich. So here, Shivji, he is pure bhakta, Shuddha bhakta. For this regard, Lord Shiva, he told, that I have no bhakti, just Lord accepted me as his servant. Um, because Lord Shiva, very humble, he told, the Lord made me to drink the poison, and when all the poison coming from the ocean, all demigods and demons, they ran away. That time I drank the poison. And even I also took that the poison and wish in my throat, because I am thinking if I drink and put in my stomach, then Lord who resides in my heart, and Lord will feel pain. For this regard, I took there the poison in my throat. For this regard, Lord Shiva's name is called Nila Kantha. Nil means blue, Kantha means throat. So Lord Shiva, he drank the poison and kept all the poison in his throat. For this regard, Lord Shiva's one name is called Nilkantha, Nilkantesha. So Lord Shiva in this way, but when the nectar coming, that time demigod is, and no one can also ask me or take share with this is Amrit nectar. But when the poison coming, and that time I drank, because I took that the poison only for the pleasure of my Lord Krishna. I never thinking that I will drink the Amrit nectar. But Lord Shiva is thinking always why I will take the material nectar or the heavenly nectar. Lord Shiva is thinking always I am drinking the sweet nectar of sweet pastimes of Krishna. Because Krishna Katha, that is called perfect Amrit, perfect nectar. So one who drinks the perfect nectar Krishna Katha, he has no taste to drink the material nectar. So that means in this proof, Bhakti manifested one's heart. He does not want to any kinds of material things. So in this way, Shivji he told that even Lord Krishna also ordered me to preach the impersonalism and cheat the people. Maya Badam Asas Sastram Prachanna Buddha. Then Parvati Devi, she asked to Lord Shiva, "O my husband, my Prananath, why did you cheat the people and preaching the impersonalism, Aham Brahmasmi this way?" That time Lord Shiva told, "This is not my fault. This is my service, because my master, Krishna, he also ordered me, hey Shiva, you preach the impersonalism. So for this regard, I am preaching the impersonalism, Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahma, Tattvamasi, you are that Brahma, Pragyanam Brahma, and that is called knowledge is Brahma, Sarvam Khalidam Brahma, everything's and Brahma." In this way, Shankaracharya, he also preached this impersonalism. So in Jaiva Dharma, Bhaktivinoda Thakur explained this is not the fault of Shankaracharya, because Shankaracharya is non-different from Lord Shiva. Shankara Sakshat. Shankaracharya is direct manifestation of Lord Shankar. So this is not the fault of Shankaracharya, because Lord Krishna gave him order, so he is preaching this way. Then, because Lord Krishna told demons they disturb to me, and if you preach Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahma, so that demon will not come in front of me. And Sistiro Uttuttaram, and they committed offense for this regard, they will cycle in the birth and death and wandering in this material world. And in this way, creation will be encouraged. And so for this regard, Shankar Shivji he told, this is not my fault, just I am preaching and the instruction of my master and Krishna. So in this way, Shivji very humble told, and Shivji also Suddha Vaishnav, because always he is very renounced order, and even he did not take anything. Because why? Because he knows, if I took, then all devotee will offer to me so many flowers, fruits to me. For this regard, Lord Shiva, he did not take anything. Lord Shiva, he wants only two things, the water of the Ganges and the leaves of the bel patra. And so for this regard, people, they also worship Lord Shiva with the water of the Ganges and the leaves of the bel patra. And he also not put any kinds of ornaments in his body. Lord Shiva, he puts the snake in his body. No, everybody afraid from the snake. So for this regard, Lord Shiva, he puts the snake on his body. And if Lord Shiva, when we put the garland, then all garlands, everybody offered to Lord Shiva, no one offered to Krishna. For this Lord Shiva, he is thinking, and I will not take the garlands or flowers. And which flowers I will take? Those flowers are completely no smell and not anything. Called Dhutra Puspa, one kinds of flowers he takes. That flowers is no smell, nothing, white flowers. And for this regard, Shiv Puja, that is the Indian people, they worship one kinds of flowers, white flowers, and, to Lord Shiva, Lord Shiva. And also Lord Shiva, even he did not put any cloth, just he accept the cloth that is called the skin of the tiger, and that Sanskrit word called the Baghra Charma. Baghra mean tiger, Charma means skin. The Lord Shiva, he wears the tiger skin. And, but all this very valuable clothes and jewels, and he is thinking of everybody offer to my study Krishna. For this regard, and everybody worship to Krishna with very valuable jewels, cloth in this way. Because Lord Shiva is Vaishnava. Vaishnava is thinking, no, everything should be offered my study this way. Even Lord Shiva, he does not want to build his own big temple. Because Lord Shiva, he knows, if I want, then all devotees will build my big temple. No one to build temple for my study, Krishna Ramchandra. Then, for this regard, sometimes also I am told a very nice, beautiful story. When Shivji, he married with the Devi Parvati and staying in Kailas and so much snow falling. And so there are no house, nothing. Then one day, Devi Parvati, she asked to her husband Shiva, hey Mahadev, my husband, you married with me, but there is no house where I will stay. You are male person, no horn, you can change your cloth and anywhere, no problem. Actually, Lord Shiva is also not also very expensive cloth. Just he door open as like Sannyasi, and also he wears the tiger skin. So you can go anywhere and you change your cloth very easy. But anyhow, I am married wife, and so I have need one private place, and so I can change my cloth. This is very important. And this is called the social etiquette. But you married with me, but you did not build any house for me. So what is the meaning of household life? Na griham grihani uchyate. Only griha, house is not, that is called householder. Householder means one is house and his wife. That is called the householder. The Sanskrit word that is called grihastha. Griha and grihastha. Griha means house. Grihastha means one who lives the house with his wife. That is called the grihastha. So in this same way, Devi Parvati, she told, now you are grihastha. You are not a renunciated person. Then you are not sannyasi. You are staying with me, and you have also 4 children, 2 daughters and 2 sons, Lakshmi, Saraswati, and Ganesh and Kartik. And so we are 6 persons, wife and husband and 4 children. So 6 persons we are staying, but we have no house. So how possible maintain this life? And how long will we sitting and under the sky? And you, so one day, every day Devi Parvati told these things. Then Shivji told, okay, I will make one house for you. Then Shivji, he brought the 3 and piece of ice, big piece of ice, and put in there, and three sides, and put, and okay, this is the house. But when the sun rays coming, then that the ice melted, and there no house. That time Shivji, Devi Parvati told, hey Shivji, where is our house? No private place, nothing, no house, this thing. Then Shivji told, hey Devi Parvati, I have no time to build the house. or to do these things. So I cannot do this because I am always to absorb, to meditate about the pastimes of my Lord Ram and Krishna. Because Lord Shivji always he is also meditating and then of the sweet pastimes of Lord, and he chanting the sweet holy names. And Panchamukhi Namgan Koreno Tripurari. Tripurari means Shivji, and he always chanted the holy names with his 5 mouths. So his name is called Panchanan. And his name is called Tripurari. Tripurari means there are one demon, his name was Tripur. And Krishna, Shivji, he also killed that demon in Tripurari, in Tripur. So for this reason, Lord Shiva also name is called Tripurari and also called Panchanan. Pancha Ananan Panchanan. Pancha means 5, Ananan mouths. That means Lord Shiva always glorifies the Lord's sweet holy names with his 5 mouths. And always absorb the Ashtakalin Lila and Radha Krishna and also Ram Lila always. So Shivji he told, I have no time to build the house, these things. Then Shivji told, okay, hey, then the Parvati told, I'll do myself as my best, I'll do. So one day Shivji is very, richest disciple. His name was Dhano Kubir. Dhano Kubir means who is the presiding deities of the wealth. So one day Dhano Kubir, he came and he met with Devi Parvati. Then Dhano Kubir humble asked to Devi Parvati, hey Guru Mata, so how can I serve to you? Then Devi Parvati told, listen, your Gurudev Shivji, he does not want to build one house for me. So if possible, you can also build one small cottage for us. Then Dhano Kubir told, hey, why we build one small cottage for you? I will build a big palace for my Guru, Lord Shiva and you. And that time Dhano Kubir, he in the top of the mountain, he also built very big palace for Lord Shiva and Parvati. Very beautiful palace. You cannot compare in this material world any palace. In a very huge, beautiful palace in the land. Then, according to the Vedic culture, you have to inauguration. There may be a griha pravesh and perform fire sacrifice and some Vedic mantra chanting with the Brahmanas. That time, Shivji told who will perform this fire sacrifice and inauguration or this celebration. That time Shivji told my best devote, best is called disciple, that is called Ravana. Actually, Ravana is the best disciple of Lord Shiva. Ravana, he was the son of Muniputra, Brahman also. Ravana, he was one Brahman dynasty, this is true. But anyhow, he associated with the demons, then he became demon and impersonalist. Before he was great devotee of Lord Shiva. And for this regard, Lord Shiva gave him many benediction, many things also Lord Shiva gave him. Anyhow, so Shivji he told, Ravan should come and also he perform our inauguration ceremony. That is called Griha Pravesh and these things. Because Lord Shiva, he also composed one very nice, beautiful Stavstuti. If you read Shiva's Stavstuti composed by Ravan, then you will become very charmed. How is beautiful that the Stavstuti Ravan he recited. So now coming in this way, even when Ravan he recited the glorification of Shivji, then Shivji direct manifested in front of him and start to dance. Sometimes Ravan also lifted the Kailas in his hand, as like Krishna lifted Giriraj Govardhan. In the same way, Ravan he lifted Kailas in his hand and doing Stavstuti this way. So in this way, just I glorified Ravan, how he was great Brahmana and you are the great devotee of Lord Shiva. So for this regard, Lord Shiva, he told Ravan should come and perform fire sacrifice and our inauguration ceremony. So Ravan 1 month he performed fire sacrifice and do many one kinds of what is called puja, then worship this many kinds of and graha pravesh and puja he did. After 1 month, then Ravan he told, now my fire sacrifice almost finished. Just going to the Purnahuti. Purnahuti means our all our sacrifice everything finished. Just offering the coconuts and something in the fire, then you can go. But before offering this, you have to give some donation. That is called Brahman Dakshin. Without Brahman Dakshin, your fire sacrifice will be not completed. So for this regard, Shivji also asked, now we are going to fire sacrifice Devi Parvati, give some dakshin to Ravan. Then Parvati Devi told, oh my husband, I have no money, nothing. Then Shivji told, I have nothing, I have no bank balance, I have only door coin. Even I have no kurta, no t-shirt, nothing. I have no pocket, nothing. So what will do? But without giving the uh, donation to the Brahmana, and so how possible they will be first enter in the house, the inauguration and ceremony will be completed. That time Shivji told, listen, Ravan, he 1 month he performed fire sacrifice, do so hard work. I have to give him the best donation, not small donation. At that time Shivji told her, Ravan, I am giving donation this palace to you. In this way, Lord Shiva, he gave donation this palace to Ravan. Then Parvati, where is your house? Where is your house? We donated, and I already donate to Ravan. So in this way, we see Ravan how he was, Shivji how he was very generous and completely renounced other person. So in this way, bhakti manifested one's heart. These types of activities. And so Shivji also put on his body snake and so dust of the cremation, where the burning dead body, that is really. Because why? Because Lord Shiva is thinking the essence of the body is what? One day will transfer in the ashes. Why will put the other kinds of activities? But when sadhak come in the stage of prema dasa, that I am thinking this thing. But when sadhak before coming in the prema dasa, and that time he have to take care of his body, because this body is to how to achieve our perfection. So Tulsidas explained in this way, this our body, material body, how to enter in the door of Siddha Bhakti. Because without this body, we cannot perform bhajan and sadhana. We cannot serve Guru and Vaishnava. So, in the beginning, sadhak should take care of his body. Tulsidas also explains sadhana moksha kara dhara. This body is the sadhan. Sadhan means to practice how to attain to Lord. But when sadhak he comes in the stage of prema dasha, and that time he is not thinking I am this body only. So before coming in the prema dasha, everybody should take care of his body. As like gopis also, these gopis they also decorate their body with different kinds of ornaments. Why? For the Krishna's pleasure. Krishna sukhi hoiben taha jani gopigan karen alankar dharan. And in our Shastra explain, gopis they also put many kinds of ornaments in their body for the pleasure of Krishna. And Krishna's pleasure should be put nice cloth, nice ornament. This is not for own sense gratifications. This is the things. And this is very important. And Gyan Vairagya nahe Kabhu Bhakti Ranga. Knowledge and renunciation, this is not the limbs of bhakti. But when bhakti, when prema manifested one's heart, that is time Gyan and Vairagya automatically disappear from his heart. That time he is not